Well, that week sure flew by. I think if there ever was a deficit in how we solve problems with compounded technology, it's this: the human perception of time. Whenever we're having fun, time travels at, and I'm fairly certain this is scientifically accurate, 3.5 times its regular speed. And whenever we're having the complete opposite of fun, time mimics accordingly and travels at 0.35 times its regular speed. And so we humans need to stop wasting time inventing ever smaller, ever more interconnected, ever more multitasking phones, and invent something to swap this time perception. I think certain drugs affect our perception of the passage of time, so why not utilize them for the betterment of mankind? For example, I just went downstairs and got into my physician father's supply of drugs and took all of them at the same time. And look how much work I've done. I've done 331 videos in the course of 17 minutes. That's right, it's still January 1st. I'll just post these as the days go by so it looks like I'm doing daily videos. But man, this is smooth sailing. I ran all the way over to Tennessee, filmed 16 videos, and ran all the way back, and it only took me 48 seconds. I'm on fire. You're just hoping I don't crash before I finish. Ugh. What? Where am I? What is this? It's a note. What does it say? Dear son, I posted all the videos you made thus far onto YouTube while you were in a coma. Here's hoping you come out of it sometime before November 27th, the 331st day of 2011. I would have taken you to the hospital, but I also did a bunch of drugs and lost track of time. Love, Dad. Wow, I got a headache. First prize comment goes to the person who can sort out the convoluted reality this show has created. Remember to factor in when I died from the nerd fissure, when I traveled into the alternate future, and when I changed dimensions. Boy, it's been like 330 days since I've done one of these things. Here's hoping I'm not too rusty. Well, anyway, 6 years ago today, the first partial human face transplant was completed. I don't know, the surgery is amazingly complex and costly, and at best it can only make a horrifyingly disfigured person look like a cartoon character. Now I can finally be normal. Just wait a second, all you undeservedly wealthy people. Don't you go getting a face transplant just because you like someone else's face and you believe you can put a price on it. Instead, waste your money on a third Lamborghini, or a 10th Castle House, or a second terrible reality show on that channel. This surgery exists for people who need it. Or that is to say, it exists for people more deserving of it than you. Because, I mean, does anybody really need this surgery? It's great to give people a slightly less bumpy avenue to take through society with all its cruelties, but nobody really needs it. Not like one would need oxygen, or cable television. It does toe the line between want and need, but who am I kidding? If I looked like a gargoyle and had the opportunity and money to make myself look like a slightly less hideous gargoyle, well, I'd take it. You know, seeing some pictures of these people before their operation really humbles you. Makes you thankful for what you have. This ties neatly into the November 27, 1934 death of bank robber Babyface Nelson. He apparently had the world's true first face transplant. I mean, how else could you explain having a baby face without having a baby rest of him? It did help with robbing banks, though, because who could deny a cute widow baby all the money in our safe? Boy, you know, being under the influence of drugs really helps lessen the blow of how terrible these things seem while filming them. I'll be right back. Until, for you, tomorrow, for me, 3 minutes from now, I'm Griff, and I'm still talking.